Originally out of Finland. And we are going here on a Sunday afternoon. Crowd filled in. There was a hard swing right side, and questions abound as to whether Gong Xinyu would play, and she has.
Well, it's great to see her on the court because she's one of those players that can actually get it done and score at a high rate.
Chinese national playing out for the first time. Big deal to have her in this league. International star and gold medalist. Big swing on the outside, coming the other way, and maybe a nice start for Houston. Karina Palgatova collects the kill there. 6'2" outside hitter, can really be powerful. 6'2" is a tall outside hitter.
And she's been so good and efficient so far this season. They're going to need to count on her a little bit more from a passing standpoint.
Yeah, 273 is good efficiency. Backslide delivered there by, you may not know it, the top scorer on that team, Callie Schwarzenbach.
Callie has been so good again when Madison's passing well, and they can get Schwarzenbach on that slide. She's been very effective.
Elson, Temi Thomas-Ilar in the jump serve to the line. She rolls first, and that's an ace. I love that strategy.
Was it a strategy?
Yes, absolutely. She cut that one on purpose.
Without question. We saw her ripping him in practice earlier today, and we'll see as she gets warmed up how much power she puts on it.
That one skips through the net, and it's back-to-back winners for Temi Thomas-Ilar. And that was a key in talking to Matt Ferber.
Well, it's going to be super important for her to get confidence starting from the service line. If she can get herself going, be confident from the service line, it carries over to her offensively at the net. 4
aces in 5 matches, now 2 in her first 2 swings in this one, and then an error, but you'll take it. Good work by number 12. 4 years at Northwestern, a degree in biomechanical engineering, and then an incredible year at Wisconsin, all the way to the national championship match in 2023. Welcome the ESPN audience here to Houston for League One Volleyball on a Sunday afternoon. I'm Kevin Barnett alongside Notre Dame head coach Salima Rockwell. Madison and Houston just underway here in the first set, 4-3. Have already traded 3 aces, most recently by Rafaela Foley, who again hits a laser and causes trouble for the Madison side. Into the middle, Gong, but a slight collision. Everyone looks like they're okay up off the floor. Into the block, good reset there by Foley. Thompson, right side through the block, and that'll be a souvenir.
We talked about Thompson and how important she is to this team, how much better she has played over the last couple of matches, just racking up the points. She's laughing now, but watch when it gets tight, she's gonna get fired up and serious about what she's doing.
I'll keep Foley at the line. We are tied at 4. Temi Thomas-Ilar already put 2 aces on the board in her service trip a moment ago. Schwarzenbach, nice high ball to the outside. Another opportunity to score here for Houston. They go to the middle. Thompson will try and clean that up. Excellent defense from Madison. That's one of their hallmarks this year. Joust is out of bounds.
How about this offense coming at you hard and fast? A nice defensive play by Medved. But I like the serving strategy right now. Foley going after Gong on the right side of the court. See if they can pull off the net and eliminate that slide a little bit.
Yeah, Gong in the opposite. You will see her in the passing rotation quite a bit. A mixed rotational approach for Matt Ferbringer, now in his 2nd season with League One Volleyball. As you look at Amika Legros, their number 10, getting the start, can be a powerful attacker up higher than anyone else. Schwarzenbach with the miss there.
That's tough, a couple of missed serves. We talked about the jump serve of Temi Ilara and how that's okay if you're gonna miss one of those, but these float serves, nice and strong, keeping those in play early on.
Jordan Thompson trending up recently, hitting 293 on the season. Tough serve. Joust, good push from both players. Legros can't quite keep it alive, and that's a mistake on the Madison side.
Lots of scrambling right now on the Madison side, and Carlini's trying to clean things up, keep her team calm, keep the passes in order.
If you weren't with us off the top of the show, there's been a lot of talk on the Houston side internally about the way that they start, their sense of urgency. Here we are, 12 points in. What do you think?
Well, I think it's great. And what they've wanted to do, they're definitely doing. You're seeing them play every point hard. That's a tip that that's a ball that may have otherwise been tipped by Jordan Thompson in previous matches. She talks about we have to go. From the beginning of the match, that's what's made the difference.
I love the way she leaned into that one. It ends up as a net violation. Another Houston point, now 8-5. Houston's won 2 in a row. Madison has dropped 3 straight, all in 5 sets as Thomas Ilara goes right side. It seems like for both sides, the questions coming in have been answered immediately.
Well, they definitely have been answered. We're looking for the pins to attack well on the side of Madison, and right now, and they pass well enough on the Houston side to get the ball going in the middle.
Thompson again, right side. This time she does tip. Left inside by Alanko. Opportunity here, outside, over the top. That tip is missed.
And we talked a little bit with Jordan Thompson last week about that location of her back row attack, working that C ball that's a little bit closer and on the setter, so sometimes it's not perfectly aligned.
Kingdon Rischel still trying to bring her hitting percentage up and be a threat on the left. Generally an incredible creator for everyone else on the floor. Thompson with the dig this time. No approach, but plenty of power from Kingdon Rischel. Working off the block, other side is Hawk, and another good sign for Madison.
A really good sign because Hawk has to find ways to score. This is a very smart player. She can handle the ball, she's got a fast arm, has to tool off the block just like you saw there.
Lauren Carlini back to serve. Hawk hitting 137 on the year. Was at Austin last year, won the championship. See if she gets another one here off that big swing. She does. Chance to score. Looked like going high, flat, got none of the block.
Looking for it. That ball was maybe set a little bit inside for her. She was reaching and not able to get there with her feet. Again, we'll keep an eye on how this back row attack is trending for Jordan Thompson. See if they can line that up so she can get some big swings.
Kingdon Rischel down the line. They're going to go after Gong, it looks like, when she's there. Another powerful attack at the pin, and that one will be wide right. Karine Palgatova with the miss. She has been the most reliable outside attacker. Played at St. John's University, originally from Slovakia. That'll put Hawk to the line. A lot of international talent in this league. The Swedish international with the serve down the line to Palgatova. Amber Igidi with the tip, can't find the floor. Soft stuff not going. But a net violation will make that one a kill on the score sheet.
You see how Jordan Thompson talking to her team, getting them fired up a little bit more and say, hey, we got to be cleaner with our swings and not just tipping the ball over the top of the net.
Amber Igidi back to serve. University of Hawaii, 2-time Big West Player of the Year. Madison way off the net. Thomas Ilara doesn't care, like the Honey Badger. Pressed in, Palgatova, left for Thompson, right side. Blocked straight down by Legros, and that was a question as well.
Well, Legros being in the middle, that's huge for her, and that's a big block. That was a reason that Matt Bringer wanted her to play on the court. Can she slow down Jordan Thompson? She's long enough and big enough to do it.
Third block of the season for Legros. Been in and out, has not played every match, has a vicious serve, and there it is on display. This serve is the thing that passers have nightmares about.
No, it's not even right. It makes no sense. It comes at you from this odd angle, super high, not a lot of spin, a lot of float. And Matt said that he's going to let her go. He's going to let her go ahead and rip that thing, give her some confidence from the service line. He loves that serve, and I agree with him.
So Alanko all the way back around at 11-11. Looking for the technical timeout after this point. Thomas Ilara trying to go sharp, goes a little too sharp. Rockwell, look at both liberos on the floor here, the defensive trendsetters, the middle linebackers, if you will, for volleyball team.
Without question, and Briseño on the Houston side, she's young, she's a rookie, and she wants to pass the ball. We talked to her a lot. She wants to take more responsibility. We'll see if they give it to her. And of course, with Medved on the Madison side, has replaced Anna Pogani, which has been huge. She played last year, but it's still a confidence thing for her.
Confidence perhaps building here for Houston as they take another point. That is a look at Lauren Briceño, who has stepped into this role. Thought that she would be learning at the foot of Justine Wong-Orantes, the multiple-time Olympic medalist, but Justine on the cusp of starting a family. Excited for her. She's just left the team for the latter part of her pregnancy. Hope everything continues along well for her. And hope she's tuning in to watch her side here as that ball is pushed over by her opposite and national team teammate for a couple of Olympic medalist performances, Jordan Thompson.
Well, that's what makes her so good. All the different shots that she hits. It's not just hard into the angle. She'll turn it down the line, and then she'll find that open shot into the court on the tip.
Palgatova working on Gong as they have been. Gong has all those skills. Here Palgatova with the dig. Trying to go point scoring to Thompson, and once again, that is good. You can't touch the net outside the antenna.
I like her approach speed and how she's going after it, and they're giving her these opportunities to swing right now.
Timeout called. You only get one here in League One Volleyball if you're a head coach. You get the technical at 12, and then you have an option to slow things down.
The tip on JT. Anytime she's not taking the tip, we got to be on her in transition. In transition, stop, ready for those tips. If she hits over the top hard, okay. If she tips, we get every single ball. Okay? Lastly, on reception, we need to talk a little bit early and track the ball just a little bit longer, so keep the ball on our side of the net. Keep the ball on our side of the net. Okay, come on, let's go.
One and out, one and out. Work. What do you think here? I mean, we don't have much options.
Yeah, I mean, I like a rip and a slide.
Okay, like a sweet rip?
Yeah.
Okay. What's Foley doing? Staying neutral or?
She's been staying neutral, but this is when they'll start to scheme a little bit.
All right. Okay, nice job, Gong. Here we go,
Some
ladies.
good insight there with Matt Furbringer, Lauren Carlini at the end. I like a rip and a slide. What is that?
I love that. A rip is an inside set for the outside attacker, moving that zone around a little bit. We'll see if Temi comes inside the court. Out of system, she's not going to.
Yeah, can't run it there. Temi hits her way out anyway, and that's kind of what they need from Temi Thomasai-Lara. She's got to bring some tact.
She has
taking out the trash.
She has to take out the trash. That's her job, and they need her to get that done. She is their go-to. Like, that's how they see her. She's their big attacker and has to score.
Temi Thomasai-Lara already with 2 aces in her last trip to the line. Goes with the power down the line. Good touch. Madison, opportunity. Schwarzenbach, dugout. Tip doesn't fall either. None of the soft stuff goes. Straight down kill and celebration here in Houston. Welcome inside, everybody. I'm Kevin Barnett, joined by Notre Dame head coach and former national team setter Salima Rockwell. We are in set 1 with League One Houston hosting League One Madison. First meeting of this season between these two teams. A lot of pressure from Houston as of late. A lot of pressure from both teams in the service game as that ball is ripped by Anna Hawk on the outside.
Well, the story so far has been the sense of urgency on the side of Houston. They have come out strong and really taken a hold of this set, and the pins on the side of Madison. Can they get it done? And we'll keep an eye on how they're scoring on the outside.
Yeah, Temi Thomasai-Lara has been scoring for them. That is hugely important if you're going to have success in a Madison uniform as they feed Amber Ayajidi the other way. And we mentioned it early on, if they can make the middles a weapon, that's good.
Yeah, watch out. Amber Ayajidi has been so good and so effective, hitting in the high 400s on the season. She wants to get set. If they can pass the ball, they're going to get it to her.
Ayajidi's hitting 486. That is second league-wide. Quick to the outside, push through Ayajidi. That one bouncing off her forehead.
I love that. That's what you call a bit of an overload. So the middle hitter stays in front for something fast to try and pull the right side blocker, and then you set fast over the top. That's exactly what it should look like and how it should be executed.
Carlini to the back row, 3 hitters in the front row. Again, serving that line. They spent a lot of time with the front row outside hitter. Excellent spot from Thomasai-Lara. And the tip goes. They were talking about tip coverage here. They executed.
Very smart play over the top. Jordan Thompson was very deep down the line. You saw and a Hawk see that open spot on the court and just tap it right over the top of the block.
And a Hawk already with 4 kills. As the double sub is on here for Houston. And it's a unique double sub. It's a national champion double sub.
So cool. So cool.
Maddie Walk at the controls. Overhead to Logan Lednicki. That's her comfort zone. And maybe Nika knew it was coming.
Well, how about it? Nika Legros getting over. Look how she presses back into the court. I like this play. I like how they set it up. She needs to hit down the line around Hawk.
This time outside. And the kill is good. Kingdon Rischel.
Well, that's the key. If they can keep that speed to the outside, they can beat Legros. That's her strength, is her length and how big she is at the net. But if you can beat her to a spot, you can get that ball past her. See, this ball keeps heading towards Gong down the line.
They continue to do that fast to the outside, and that is quite the push from the veteran. Gong Xinyu, 3-time Olympian, gold medalist in 2016. That was Rio. Jenny Longping, the legend, the Iron Hammer at the controls. One of the best coaching performances I've ever seen in a gold medal match.
Without question.
Ayajidi stretches and finds another kill.
The contact point is so incredibly high. She talked about how she's talking more at the net, calling for the ball, telling people what she wants, what she sees. Look how high that contact point is.
Medved, perfect pass. And Legros trying to find some court. A lot of confusion here. Ball ruled out. Matt Furbinger doesn't look like he's ready for a challenge. There are challenges available.
That was a weird one because it was a low set and it took a weird bounce kind of off the net and out of bounds.
Consequential point now, 2018. Keeping the pressure on. There's an ace to the back line from Ayajidi.
That is an excellent serve, especially with how they're lined up passing-wise right now. They're basically in a 2.5-person pass. Serving that ball deep into the corner because Temi Thomas-Allaire wants to get out and hit. And that's available over Medved's left shoulder.
Madison in the aqua right-hand side of your screen. Yellow and blue, Houston left-hand side. Trying to get a hold of this first set. They get another good touch. Ayajidi with a dig. That is another area where she excels, leading all middle blockers in total digs. Lednicki nearly had the block there. Not available to swing. Back row. Paugatova, no. Lednicki off angle. Did she find the hands? Yes, she did. Point Houston.
And I love that set. That is an odd angle coming all the way from the right back corner to set the right side of the court. But with your lefty and your former teammate, hot center.
Former teammates, you mean like last month?
I mean, like,
is that
yeah,
what you mean?
just a little bit ago. They won the
all the way to the
championship.
end to win the title? With sets like that? Yes.
Right.
Good to be former teammates and then teammates again.
That's so good.
Roll shot is good. Paugatova, boy. What was said in that meeting 2 matches ago?
Everything. It had to be like light a fire, light a fire. How about digging this ball, keeping it alive? But these are the things that Matt Furbinger talked about in the timeout. We have to pick up the shots. We have to pick up the easy balls here. If they hit over the top, that's different.
Ayajidi continues the pressure and can't come up with that dig. That was a tough one down the line from Gong. Can Anaika Legros cut into this lead here? They could use a couple of, if not aces, at least off-balance plays here. Talk a lot about in-system percentage for your opponent off your serve. Tough one. Handled. Lednicki again. Long set to the outside. Legros scoops it high. Gong will deal with it. Offense will have all the tools here. Gong once again, right side. Can't find the high hands. Lednicki looking sharp. She's got it. The lefty again.
How about it? Great vision. didn't run out of room. That ball's high and inside, and sometimes that ball can go skipping out of bounds, but Lednicki got on top of it to get that kill.
A huge double sub run there for Walk and Lednicki, bringing their talents to the pros in League One Houston. They put their team to a set point. Alanko at the line. Thompson back in the front row. The block will do it. All the weapons there. Rafaela Foley closes. Points. How many points is that player scoring? Tops in the league is Jordan Thompson at almost 12. See what she does here in set 2. Kevin Barnett alongside Salima Rockwell enjoying this one as the first attack of this second set is wide from Palgatova, who had 2 in the first. A pretty varied offensive output for Houston. One good sign for them, they had 18 digs to Madison's 13. Now, that's way above their normal output. They come in trailing Madison by 2 digs per set.
Also very good offensively. They were hitting 240 in the first set, and Madison only hitting 130. So we'll have to watch how Madison can find ways to score. That's what we talked about in the Chase scouting report. Can they score on the outside?
Carlini in the front row for Madison as that ball carries long. Another thing they did nicely in the first set, Houston, was keep that service pressure on.
They did. A lot of tough service pressure. Madison also had some very good service pressure. They were able to keep it away from Briseño, who's already passed 1 perfect ball here.
Yeah, that service pressure started with Timmy Thomas-Ilara. Perfect pass. Thompson gets it again, high angle. Will she get it right back? Briseño tried to take that one. Thompson gets it twice. Briseño runs that one down. Tip coverage is there for head coach Matt Furbringer. And the shoot to the corner falls in response.
One setter with the best vision of anyone on the court, Lauren Carlini, sees the court well, recognizes that no one's deep into that corner and just shoots it there.
Thomas-Ilara, second roll, second ace.
I like this mix-up of bombing the first serve, taking a little bit off of it. It makes it very difficult for, look how deep the passers are, and then that ball just falls short. You have to pick and choose where you're going to stand.
I love it when a server cuts it from the line like that. Play with the depth, stands herself up, leans on it anyway. She's in a good rhythm, TTA. As is Jordan Thompson, another kill right side.
She is absolutely on fire, but let's talk about the passing. Another perfect pass to allow Jordan Thompson to go. She's going to go over the top, but still has a split block to work with.
Another ace for Foley. Boy, they are responding time and again at the service line.
It's impressive, and I like how she's also moving it around. She can serve Gong there on the right side of the court. You see that ball fell short just a little bit. They want to make them one-dimensional, so they have to set the ball to the outside. That's the point of that serve.
Trying to go deep into the corner that time. A little too far from Rafaela Foley, and Olympian herself back in Tokyo. 10 years on the national team, 4 titles. While she's playing in A1 in Italy, long considered the premier women's league on the planet. Schwarzenbach to serve, which means LeGros is back in the front row, already with a couple of blocks. Participating there, help from the front. Quick to the outside, through the block and down, Hawk.
It was really impressive with how the hands, the blocking hands, slowing things down, especially when there's holes in the block. The middle blockers just deflecting, making some nice positive deflections on both sides.
Hawk now 5 kills, hitting .360. A lot of teams around the league looking for production at the pins. It's not getting easier. LeGros cannot get enough of that Thompson attack.
And she's the right area. She's high above the net. That right hand she's trying to shape, and it's not completely over the net. And that's why Thompson's able to tool.
Thompson to the back row, where she's hugely effective still offensively. That set over is not going. Kong with a platform just in wait. Briseño, right hand. And working off the right hand at the pin.
How about that dig by Briseño? That is a hard play to make, and with some air underneath that ball, just flying in there, scooping it up, making it high enough to get a ball set to the outside.
Lauren Briseño trying to make Madison cry like she did during the movie Soul right there. We talked to her about that earlier this week. Thomas Ailara, that roll doesn't fall. Briseño with the bump set. And that is a cagey shot from Kingdon Rischel.
Oh, Rischel, you saw her score into the hard angle, off the edge of the block, and then a chip over the top. Every single shot in the book. Maddie Kingdon Rischel has been a key player for this team. Pretty much the glue, I would say. How she passes the ball and handles it.
That dump is good. That one does fall into the middle. Briseño with a couple of very nice plays. Mentioned that was her movie. She was watching with her mom.
Yes.
And mom said, I'm going to watch a little bit of this, and then stayed for the whole thing.
It's so sad. And if you haven't seen it, the movie Soul on Disney, it is such a sad movie. It's really good.
It's good sad.
It's good sad.
Well, it's been good happy in the first set for Houston, and now continuing the second behind the big right arm of Jordan Thompson. Shows you why she was hitting 600 plus in her first Olympic appearance before going down with an injury back in 21.
Well, and that's the ball she needs. You see there was a little more loft on it. It gave her a little bit more time. It didn't stretch her quite as far. The perfect set to her.
8 of 16, hitting 460. Thompson might get another shot here. Indeed, she does. Throws it in, gets another kill. That'll be number 9.
A smart play by Jordan Thompson, but you can see the difference. And I'm not going to keep talking about this, but I might. You can see the difference in the flight of the ball, giving her time in transition to get there, to get on top of the ball.
You do whatever you want. Sparkly pink shirt does what she pleases. Outside, one-on-one, beautiful dig by Briseño. Dug it in that spot. Kingdon Rischel and Thompson in traffic. Recomposed. Houston looking for a defensive play once again. They'll get it. Halkatova, power off the block and down. Another point for the home side. +2 now.
Well, and it's interesting when Madison has to stay this way, when Hawk is on the right and Gong is on the left. It's a different blocking visually and how they're attacking the ball. They can work the pins on both of them.
6-1 run for Houston. Technical timeout coming. And this is where that one timeout comes into play as another miss gets it to 7-1 and 10-7 now. If you're Matt Furbringer, are you trying to hang on to 12?
It's so hard because you're 2 points away from a timeout. And at this point, you want to hang on to it because you might need one after 12 for sure.
You've given up 7 here.
I know.
Kingdon Rischel keeping the pressure on. Another opportunity. And another point for Houston.
They're playing well, they're serving tough, the rhythm's not there right now on the Madison side. They're getting so many opportunities to split the block. They're gonna have to set this ball to the outside. I'd set over top of Alanko if I could.
That one's
out of the back row.
That's how an 8-1 run finishes, but if you can side out here and you're Houston, you're gonna go into the technical timeout, again having started a set with some pretty good momentum.
Well, that's what they were focused on. Again, this is a player-led thing. They met as a team and said, we have got to be more urgent. It doesn't matter how good we were last year or that we have everybody back and we have the pieces to do it. We have to go after it.
Medved standing in. Kingdon Rischel with a good spot. Jordan Thompson almost joined the broadcast. Instead, as a point, Madison. Questions at libero with Medved answered here.
Look at that swing, and Medved digging the ball high off a big swing from Jordan Thompson.
Stepping in for Anna Pagani, the veteran, injured a couple of matches ago as that ball's pushed over. Still looking for the technical timeout here, and there it is. Go to your top percentage attacker, number 3, Amber Ayagidi.
Teammates.
She said nobody loved her baking. She said my wheelhouse is cooking, right? But baking's too sciencey, she told us.
But I agree. She's like, with cooking, you can just kind of throw stuff in there and it'll taste good. Throw in the spices. I relate. I get it.
All right, Amber, let's play with some confidence here. Go back to the banana bread, all right? Just right back into the fire.
We'll see.
Send
how it goes.
Send it.
Measuring cups and all.
Throw some chocolate chips in there. People eat anything with chocolate chips. We had a wonderful conversation with Amber, who has embarked on a pro career almost equal to her college career, which is excellent. Another nice defensive play by her here to extend the rally. Look at the cover there. The complete middle. Not this time. LeGros with the kill, but it took a lot to get by number 3 in blue.
It really did. I mean, she loves playing defense. She said she's so fortunate to have so many coaches that invested in her as a defensive player. And she just always wants to get that across, how important it is as a middle to be able to play great defense.
Yeah, she mentioned Robin Amo of Hawaii as one of the players or coaches, that bought into her and gave her reps and opportunity. GTA taking advantage of her reps and opportunity here. Temi Thomas-Ailara expected to lead the offensive punch, in doing so, working off the block there.
Well, we got a big serve coming from the unline by LeGros. We'll see if she can do it again.
What makes this serve so difficult when it's in?
Well, it's difficult because it comes from a really high contact point, and it comes down on you with half spin, half float. It's coming really, really fast. It's just hard to track. It gets on you really fast and hard.
Yeah, and speaking of coaches investing in things, Matt Furbringer said he's told her, you got to go for it. Said she float served once, and he asked her, what are you doing? We need you to get back there and be aggressive. Thompson, how aggressive will she be? A lot, and that's another winner. Right side, and she's in double figures at 10.
She has been able to finish so many plays for this team when they've covered, they've gotten the ball back, really being smart with how she's attacking the block.
At the technical timeout, Houston is hitting 310, Madison 150. That'll win a lot of matches.
Sure will.
If not all of them. Roll shot, more good defense from the Houston side. And transition out of the back row. That's a winner, Kingdon Richel. You're excited about that choice.
Well, I was hoping she would do it. You saw the outside come in, pick up the tip. Jordan Thompson wasn't quite ready, and Maddie was screaming. Sorry, Madison Kingdon Richel was screaming for it. It was a great choice.
If you were coaching, you'd just be running down the sideline.
Well, without question. Probably tripping, falling, all of it.
You have a history. Another nice defensive play and swing opportunity. Thompson inside out, goes back inside with a cut shot.
On the vision, seeing the block in front of her, you can almost feel that develop. You saw her pause, take a look at the block, and see that sharp angle available.
Who's this?
Timeout, Madison.
Yeah, we're gonna have to pass it. We're gonna have to pass the ball here. Don't worry about taking so much of that ground right now. Okay, let's get a rhythm again, and don't worry about covering her. Okay, I don't want to take too much ground.
Yeah. Sure. If you see, go. Okay.
Hey, on JT, let's make sure we're like in more, making her hit more line. We're getting like tooled on it. She's hitting cross, wide open net. More inside on JT. Okay, here we go.
Matt Furbringer with some words of encouragement there, telling his libero.
Crossing play here, but we're not passing.
Yeah, no, he can't do it. Yeah, he can't do it.
All right.
You got to pass first. Don't squeeze Gong too much. Was the message there. This has been a tough run here. 15-9, 15-6, 16-14, and that was their last match.
At least it's gotten closer, because even in those first two matches we saw on the screen, the fourth set have been blowouts too. So they've gotten better. They've gotten a little bit closer to where they need to be. I think in that last match, it was a deuce game in the fourth, 26-24, and then a deuce game in the fifth.
Yeah, well, here it's been all Houston in a rout thus far. 25-19, a late push from 19-18. They dominated the final frame of that first set. Foley deals a low one there from Alanko. That ball well inside. Temi Thomas-Ailara does not care.
I like the aggressive swing at the top of that block. Really going hand, but swinging as hard as she can with Foley not fully pressed over.
Fifth kill for Thomas-Ailara. Gong to the back row. She doesn't hit a ton out of the back row. Thompson does. She hits anywhere, and this time it's out, actually. Doesn't hit out a ton.
No.
I mean, but you can hit anywhere.
You can. Anywhere in the building.
Left back, left out. A rare miss. Do you go right back to her setter?
I mean, I would.
Okay.
Maybe not in this one. Oh, yeah.
Well, you have to here.
No
Ball's
choice.
tight. Good work by the block. Briseño pops it. You wanted the back row again, didn't get it. Instead, it's a straight down block by Madison.
Yes, outside did. Again, I like the speed of what Houston's offensive speed has been what's really been positive for them. So when they set these high, slow out of system, look how big that block is. It's a huge block. That's playing right into their strengths, Madison's strengths.
So you want to see Kingdon Rishel out of the back row once again.
On a fast big, yes.
Palagutova this time. Everybody stays. Row one, they stayed this time. Foley with the winner on the return. Finally, someone stayed in row one.
Well, and I like it.
Okay.
Stay, you can recycle. I mean, Jordan Thompson can hit on the left side of the
She can.
court. I mean, she can hit, she can block, she can score there. And Rishel could do the same thing on the other side. Actually, was it Rishel?
Alanko.
Thank you.
Or pardon me, Palagutova.
Palagutova.
Alanko with the delivery to Palagutova on the right. That used to be the traditional thing. You couldn't cheat enough to get the opposite to the right side in that rotation where she is in left front. Again, serving Gong. That ball's going to fall short. Thomas Ailara trying to find hands, does not.
Again, if you watch that play and the ball served to the right side of the court, Carlini's backed up. She does not have her middle available to score. So they set the ball all the way to the outside is what Houston wants them to do.
Well, Madison's going to make a big change here. They rarely use the 6-2, but they're going to go to it right now with backup setter Argentina and they're going to bring in on the opposite spot Andrea Mitrovic. Who has passing skills, is an outside hitter. And Mitrovic with a pass there.
Hung with a beautiful set. Tight pass. She went up and got it. Kind of manipulated her hands around to make that available for Schwarzenbach.
The momentum definitely feels rough as Maya Sands will stay in and pass if you're on the Madison side, but you're really only down 3 here.
Right. It feels a lot bigger.
In the red zone at 20-16 now.
And I think what makes it feel that way too is Houston is celebrating every point. Every point is a big deal right now, and that compounds the feeling of the score.
Foley already with a couple aces. Different rotation now. They did not have Gong to shoot at. Delivers to the middle. Sands with a dig. The All-American out of Missouri creating for her side. Thompson with another kill.
Nice play by Sands, digging that ball and finishing the play.
Well, Maya Sands was all-world and all-SEC, more than 2,000 digs in her career that began at UNLV and finished with a flourish at Missouri. Good touch by the block once again, leaving it for Sands. Kingdon Rishel able to generate power in a small space. What a dive by Alanko. Right side. Sands with a dig, doesn't matter. Net violation gives the point to Madison. Let's go back to some defense in that rally.
Alanko off the block, but this is a great read. She knows she's going to get tooled. Nice play to pick up that ball. Excellent vision there. Once again, the urgency. Who knows, a few matches ago, that ball may have just fallen.
Sands delivers a BB. Amber Igidi continues her offensive efficiency, hitting .440. That's 4 of 9. No errors, no blocks. Thompson back row, 22-17. Looking for a commanding 2 sets to none advantage at home. Free ball coming. Whole offense on the table. How do you leave no one in front of Jordan Thompson?
I don't know. You know, it's tough, especially when you have Igidi there in the front row, and she's been getting the ball as well. It's very difficult. Again, Alanko putting up the perfect ball.
So you want to give that one to the setters, probably, yes?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The way they've been running the offense, confusing the block. All credit to setters here. Slayma Rockwell's world. Sands, dig, Alanko. Another beautiful delivery. Sands again, what a read. She was on it before it happened, and it pays once again. Maya Sands, welcome to the pros.
She is everywhere. How about how she's reading the plays right now? Nice and calm, deep when she needs to be, in the middle of the court when she needs to be. Phenomenal defense.
Yeah, spot duty so far. Says she starts every day with a cold brew coffee. Well, she's hot right now. A service. Second set in the set, and then went on a run, 8-1, to open up a lead early. Madison would get close again and then fall back. They've been stringing points together, have the Houston side. So Madison looking for a solution. Rebecca Alec in the middle blocker position, number 5, left-hand side of your screen there. Sammy Thomas-Ilar with the first swing. More good defense from Houston. Followed by a transition kill. Efficient volleyball to open 1-0.
Again, a lot of this is predicated on the serve, the serving strategy. So all the action and the visual confusion is on the right side of the court, where you see Gong and Alec over here on the right side with Hawk.
Lower left of your screen there. Again, as you mentioned, served into that traffic. Thomas-Ilar into the block, and this time it's straight down. Thompson with a big stuff. That's been a part of her game that's been kind of missing this season. Last year, she was a wall over there. Just 7 blocks so far this year.
Yeah, it's going to get better. We know it is. And this, again, makes them very one-dimensional. They have to set the ball to the outside. The block knows where it's going. Makes it very difficult for Madison to score.
Another opportunity here for Houston to score. Thompson will pass. That ball almost went through the hands of Alanko. Made it to full lead.
It happens sometimes. It was probably wet.
It did look like that, didn't it?
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Sweaty forearms.
For sure.
Well, in years past, that would have been called. What do you think now about the change in the game, getting rid of that double call?
I actually like it because it stays on your side of the net. It doesn't always necessarily give you an advantage. You saw that set was a little bit low. They have to make some things happen. So I actually do like it.
Yeah, I think it's more like a duck thrown in football,
yes,
or a hanging curve in baseball. No one blows a whistle.
Right, right.
That curveball's not good enough. Right. You have to stop.
Right. That was ugly. Stop the play.
Yes, it's not pretty enough. Are we doing flower arranging, or are we playing sports? Which are we?
So it's good.
Valentine's is coming up. Rebecca Alec's long pro career is coming up, just out of Nebraska after an exceptional All-American career there. Serving, not a huge thing she was asked to do in college. Here in the professional game, she's been very good at it.
Yeah, she's got a nice, tough serve, good contact. And everybody talks about her ball control and how she has the whole game. So we'll see if she can make a difference when she gets going here in the match.
Yeah, career high in kills during her senior season, hit .450 efficiency. Kingdom Rishel can't quite reach that one, tracked it well. Other side out for Madison.
And Medved, I love that move. That was very intentional in how she was playing that ball, hanging onto that pass, making it perfect. She hasn't been passing perfectly so far, and she's got to step it up.
Another change here as Claire Chassé is into the match. Chassé seeing her first extended action in the last match against League One Nebraska. So keep an eye on Chassé, front row, left front for Madison, number 9. Does Carlini go to her now? No, it's a backslide. Rosenbach is stopped. Here's Chassé. S'il vous plaît.
S'il vous plaît, Chassé. Well, she had a big match against Salt Lake too, 15 kills. She can get it done. She is a high-flying attacker that just gives you a spark, gives you that energy. You know, she loves to hit the ball. She's a very smart volleyball player.
A service, Gong drops it in right into the middle of the court.
And these are the little, I mean, that's a big thing, but these are the things that can get Madison back in, slowly and surely. Let's pick up our serving game. Let's clean up our passing just a little bit. It always comes down to serve pass.
Yeah, what was 3-0 is now 4-4. And almost back-to-back aces. That'll count as Jordan Thompson goes back to her soccer days. That looked like Foursquare for a second.
I love that.
No stomps.
She looked like a hockey goal.
That's another good call. Can we get her some shin pads? See if they can get a better pass here. Madison with the advantage. Thompson cuts it back inside. She's shown some range.
I love it. And they're running that ball at the net a little bit faster. They've made the back row one a little higher. And I like that. Just a step close. She can get on it quick and hit that angle.
Foley, tough from the line so far. Medved tracked that one. Chaussee, back-to-back pushes, second one down the line, finds the mark.
Chaussee, smart play. You saw Thompson pull her hands down, thinking she was going to maybe tool it off of the wall.
There's Chaussee to the back row, where she can be a threat, according to Matt Furbringer. Had more than 450 attempts last season here in League One. Hit 158 on the year. The one-time Louisville star. There is a crack. I hope you got the audio there. I want to rewind and turn it up for a minute to hear the power of Thompson.
Just over the top of the block. High and fast. Again, when it's quick into that angle and then it goes high and deep, it's very difficult to defend.
Trading points here in the third. Just joined us, Kevin Barnett, alongside Notre Dame head coach and former national team setter Salima Rockwell here in the Berry Center in Houston, Texas, enjoying a Sunday of League One volleyball. First meeting between these two teams on the season, and so far it's been all Houston. That ball will be pushed over, and it's another point. Just +1 here for Madison moments ago. Now tied at 7-7. What does Madison need to do to get things right on their side?
You know, I think they've started to do it in this set.
Okay.
Right? They're passing a little bit better. They're serving tougher. They're handling that first contact better. And that's allowing their offense to flow just a little bit better than it has been. Exactly what we're seeing there. A perfect pass allows Lauren Carlini to run her offense. Have to control the ball. They've not been passing well, and that's what we're seeing now as a big difference.
Rebecca Alec, we talk about foreigners playing out for the first time in their career. Well, this is the first time she's playing out of Nebraska.
Yeah.
Into the foreign land.
I was wondering where you were going. It's like out of
Lincoln, Nebraska native, who of course starred for Nebraska all Big Ten last year, and right into the pros. It's always an interesting story to follow now as players go from that playoff at the end of November, all of December, into a pro career in January.
Well, Rebecca Alec adds so much to this team. Every single person you talk to about her says she goes as hard as she possibly can every single time she touches the ball in every phase of the game. They love playing with her.
The chicken wing paid there as she covered it.
Yeah, it works.
Foley in the battle with Alec there, wins it, keeping it high. Teams continue to trade side outs.
She's got that fast arm, and I really like Igidi giving credit to her setter. You know, she's doing a nice job putting everyone in a very good position.
Well off the net, Chaussee finds the line.
Smoke it down the line. That was a fast swing. She's so entertaining. She's so fun to watch. So explosive. I love this. Look how quick she gets on it. Takes the sliver and gets it down the line.
Alec with the ace, and that was one of the questions for Rebecca Alec. She had 12 aces in her entire career and just one this last season. Not a lot of opportunities to serve.
Right. Well, and that's the difference. And she wanted to be good at it. She practiced it every day. She came in, and that's a big area of focus for her right now. She wants to be good at everything.
Yeah, that's her 5th ace on the season. So she's off to a nice start there. That ball traveling just through her hands as Jordan Thompson goes inside out.
But I like that turn. They move the block in just a little bit more. You know, she's been hitting that angle a lot now. Opportunity to turn that ball down the line.
Thompson, 18 kills, hit 530. Torrid pace. Gong trying to tip it into the middle, doesn't find it. Palgatova. Chaussee kind of telegraphing that Statue of Liberty play there. And Schwarzenbach bails out the play with a block.
Nice block. That's where Houston has
Of
to.
course, an adjustment professionally is always you go from playing all the time to only playing part of the time in this league. Even when you're a foreigner overseas, you're generally the highest paid player, or one of the highest paid players. And Jordan Thompson manages to get underneath that one.
We need that replay.
And the roll shot is good. Maddie Kenyon-Risch will take that one back to Hermosa Beach.
Oh, that's going to be highlight. I'm sorry, Jordan. I'm sorry.
Was that the grasshopper? Was that
I don't know what that was. I need a name for it. It was the grasshopper at the end. But how about that shot to finish?
How huge will that save be from JT? Maya Sands again all over it. What a spark plug she's been defensively.
She's just reading so well. I think she's very good at seeing the attacker's arm and working around the defense. She sees the tip, knows it's going to be a throw in the middle of the court, and scoops it up.
Now Maya Sands already with her third dig, 13-13. A service back line. Thompson delivering in all the categories.
That's been a winner a couple of times against Madison in that deep left back corner over the shoulder of the outside. Medved has to take that deep ball for her.
Thompson with all the moves here. Dodges that one.
Oh, Major.
Yeah, Sands now actually credited with 5 digs on the match. She has a couple just in this set alone.
Hey,
Timeout.
She dropped one in front of you yet? Short? Has she done a drop one yet?
Just off the net, like kind
Off the
of.
net, kind of? Okay. It's dropping deep, yeah, in the tape. Okay. All right. All right. I like you can do a rip here.
Yep.
Slide and a big.
Yes, let's do
Okay. I got CC in the big in transition. So you get in that. I like the rip here. It's good. Okay. Hey, we just got to keep serving aggressive and just give ourselves time on this pass to run a little bit of offense. Okay, survive. Let's go.
What'd you say? Matt, you said you like the big inside out too?
No,
This really-
whatever you want to run
Yeah.
here, but I'm saying in transition, CC is good.
Right. But you said for side out something or no?
I want the rip and the slide.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
And so they were talking about what offensively can they do. She was clarifying the rip and the slide inside out, and then the big in transition. So that's the back row attack in transition. So definitely trying to clarify what he wanted. So keep an eye on Chassé in transition out of the back row.
This feels like the moment of the match here, 15-13. Almost a must side out. Watching the match slip away. Carlini does a good job of pulling that one almost off the floor. Thompson down again. Doesn't matter, the offense being picked up by Rischel. Houston, as they are wont to do on like a Saturday night downtown. All the Pistons are firing here. We'll be doing some cruising in your V8, you know? No, Salima? No?
Yes.
Overpass. Redirected by the front row Alamco, and things are out of control if you're a fan of Madison. 17-13, Houston.
So Madison absolutely has to continue to handle the ball here, control it. They have to be in system a little bit more, slow down the pass, keep it high and a little bit off the net. Carlina can do what she needs to do.
Gone way over on that one to maintain the offense.
Nice pass. Running that slide attack. That's what's been efficient for them. Very good is Schwarzbach behind the setter. And it all starts with the pass.
Thompson, back row, off the block and out of bounds. Not a good pass on their side, but they have a relief valve.
They've found a way to score, even if it's not Thompson. It's been Rischel. It's been all of their pins really taking care of it. And that's what's been so impressive. Obviously, Thompson's doing what she needs to do, but the entire team has played with that urgency.
20 kills, hitting .520, Jordan Thompson.
That's silly.
Team hitting .380 and limiting the other side to .180. If you out-hit your opponent by plus 200, you're going to win all the matches.
Without question. They can pick it up with their serving, just like they did early on in this set.
Madison still just 3 back. A tiny mini run from being on the way. Medved with the dig there on Ayajidi. Crowd can't believe that one came back up. Feels like a must-have. Instead, it's another point. This time, one-on-one, Alanko giving you the blocking chops.
Alanko making that move in. She's not big, but she was in a good spot positionally. Medved taking care of this ball. This one needed to be attacked over the net. They sent a free ball, and that was a problem.
5'9", playing 6'4" on this play.
Look at that. Great drop into the angle.
Enter Marina Hayden, number 3. So all the changes being made. She will pass in the right back here and hit right front. Madison looking for solutions. Houston finding all the right moves thus far through 2 and almost 3 sets here. Alec gets the spot.
Very smart play by Becca Alec. Just dropping that ball right over top of the block. See that fire, right? She's like, hey, they're still in this. Again, it feels like it's a little bit more out of reach, but it's not. It's a 3-point game right now.
Marina Hayden, professional in Greece, France, best server in the Greek league. Can she bring some of that here? Houston able to fight it off, and a rare miss there from Jordan Thompson. That could be good, keeping Hayden at the line.
Well, she can rip it. She's got a nice jump serve. She's got it. When she gets into a rhythm, she can rattle a few off in a row.
Already 3 aces on the season for number 3. That hybrid serve once again. Back to Thompson, who misses for a second time. Will we see the first time out for the Houston side? No, not yet. We'll see a challenge. Looking for a block touch is Sonia Tomasevic.
Couple of very aggressive swings.
Houston is challenging block touch.
There you heard our officials looking for the block touch.
May have been a hair touch. I saw the ponytail, but no, did not touch the fingers.
It's known as a high pony angle.
That was...
You duck and the pony goes way up high, but it would not be a touch. Your hair does not count. Nice view on the challenge there. Quickly done. So one challenge out of the way here in this set for Houston.
Well, a good opportunity to slow down the serve as well.
If nothing else, right? Hayden once again. Former UNLV standout. Hammering that one just over the back line.
So the challenge was good in the sense that it forced a missed serve on the other side of the net.
Chaussee into the block. Foley out of position. Foley with a couple of good touches here. Thompson finally finishes it with authority. 21-18. An unstoppable force.
Well, and right now, Houston's doing so many things well. They're getting great touches on the block. They're creating more opportunities to score again. That's been the little difference, right? Even if they're not playing perfect, taking care of a lot of little things.
21 kills for Thompson, 21 points on the board for Houston as they try and close this out 3-0. Fighting to stay alive in this match. It would be their 4th straight loss for Madison if they lose this set. Foley, cross body, got it. Does she get it back again? Thompson will just get it and terminate. 22 on the board now.
Good defensive effort on the side of Madison on that first play, but that's the difference when you have the 2-time Olympic medalist on your side and you can just set that ball to her at any given time.
Gold and silver, looking like the form she had when she became the Athletes Unlimited Pro Volleyball champion this fall. Been in an unbelievable rhythm. There's Gong finally getting a kill, and Madison still has life. Carlini to the front row, Gong to the back.
And the one thing that we hadn't really talked about was Anna Polgany, who's been out and what a leader she is as a defensive player, but just as an emotional leader for this Madison team too.
Dog playing some defense. Schwarzenbach working hard to get there. Just can't give Thompson too many swings because there's another.
You can see how she's just approaching with full steam. She's not just finishing this set to finish it. She's going as hard as she did at the very beginning.
23-20. Excellent backslide connection there to the deep corner. Madison with the side out.
So good. When they are in system, this team can be so very good. They have a lot of weapons. They're good and fast at both pins when they're in system.
They'll need some transition scoring here. Chaussee must be in. It is out. So we go to a match point. Houston has closed the previous 2 sets with authority. A chance to end the week with a sweep. Led Nikki to the front row. No setter on the floor. Big block just out of bounds off IGD.
That is a phenomenal swing to get off that block.
And here they won't go double sub. They'll take Led Nikki right back off the floor and bring Alanko back for the second match ball. Thompson's in the back row. Where'd he go?
Well,
IGD's up there.
I go to Thompson. If it's a perfect pass, IGD.
Okay.
Yep.
Argentina to serve. And cross-court winner from Thompson. Finishes this match. 25-22.
Wow, that was
Houston putting a stamp on it.
a phenomenal display of volleyball by Houston. I mean, you look at theirs from start to finish. They played with focus, with intentionality. They talked a lot about playing with intention in every single touch.